It's time to get started. I get tired of hearing all these excuses of, oh, I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know where I should start. I'm scared. Just get started. Just do it. Do it afraid. Do it scared. Do it while you're lost. Do it while not even knowing how to do it. Get started and do something, right? I get tired of hearing these excuses, man. For example, I got two homies. They've been saying they want to get started on YouTube. And then when I asked them, hey, how much progress have you made? They got 107 different excuses. And I'm the one who wants to see them winning. They said they want to, start this YouTube stuff. And I'm just not seeing no output. They're saying, oh, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna get started. I haven't seen anything done. Now you can say all the things in your head, oh, I'm gonna get started, I'm gonna do this. If you're not doing anything, then from the outside perspective, it just looks like you're sitting around. And so when people start saying, oh, you're lazy, oh, you're just not doing nothing, can you even get mad at them? Can you really get mad at them if they don't see any work being done on your end? Can you get mad at them for calling you lazy, for saying that you're sitting around? They wouldn't be saying these things if they saw you putting in work every single day. It wouldn't even make sense to say those things. It does make sense for them to say those things if you're saying you're going to do all these things and you don't. Imagine someone who says, oh yeah, I'm going to help you out, man. I got you, bro. And then they just never show up. Would you trust that person? Just the act of being a man of your word is so powerful, man. It's very powerful because once the word leaves your mouth, now there's action behind it. I had to make that lane switch at some point in my life where I got tired of hearing my own excuses. Oh, I'm too tired to make this video. Oh, it's raining outside. Oh, my camera's dead. Something. I didn't even have enough equipment in the beginning. I was recording on my iPhone. Right here. And my first probably 10, 20 videos I made with my iPhone. Only now did I get a camera and a mic. At first I started with my iPhone, then I got my iPhone and a microphone, and now I have a new camera and a new mic. So I can really film wherever I want to. But you can look, I have literal evidence. You can look at where I started with minimal equipment. I still started. Let me be an example to prove that you don't have to have a perfect start. You don't need to just, take off at light speed in the beginning. You got to build up that momentum. You got to crawl before you can walk. You got to, take your time and improve as you go. Don't wait for the perfect start, because there is no perfect start. Matter of fact, the perfect start is just starting in general. The perfect start is starting while you're unprepared. And then just learning along the way. The opposite of that would just be complaining all day. Telling everybody and their mom about how things aren't perfect for you to start. You gotta stop hearing your own excuses. Stop making excuses. I don't want to hear them. Do you even want to hear them? Do you want to hear yourself make excuses? Do you like hearing yourself make excuses? Think about how many people in your life like hearing you make excuses. Think of one. Because if you don't like hearing your own excuses, then who does? Nobody. And that's the problem. don't say you're gonna do something and then just not do it. It's better to just not even say it at that point. Keep it to yourself. Because once you say it and you don't do it, that makes you look unreliable, untrustworthy. You know, if you have two people, one person does everything they say they're gonna do. You know, even if it's an inconvenience, they still do it. Versus another person, at the slightest inconvenience, they say no. Oh, my shoes are untied, so I can't go help you out. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, the person number one is much more reliable, a better friend, a better person in general. Because they don't make excuses. And just that, having that trait alone is extremely valuable anywhere you go. Anywhere you go. And in your career, in school, relationship, you name it. I can't think of one instance where being a man or woman of your word would be of a detriment to you. Not one example. If you do everything you say you're gonna do, imagine you started that project that you've been wanting to start. Imagine if you started it 5 years ago, 10 years ago, yesterday, for all I care. That would make you a better person. Why? Because you got started. The best time to get started was probably 10 years ago. That was the best time. The second best time to get started is right now, today. There is no third best time. The best time to start has already passed. The second best time is today. And so if you keep passing up opportunity after opportunity, time's not gonna wait on you. Time's gonna keep on going. Days are gonna go by. Days turn into weeks. Weeks turn to months. Months turn to years, where you're just sitting around telling everybody how you're gonna do this, they're gonna do that, I'm gonna be successful in this, be successful at that. Well, you got people like me who started. I didn't have the perfect start. Look at my first YouTube video. It is, I almost want to say don't look at it. I almost want to say don't look at my first YouTube video. That's how whack it was. But the point is that you got people like me who actually started. I started with minimal equipment. I started while not knowing what to do. I started now while not knowing how to edit. Started while not knowing how to film. I started while not knowing how to speak concisely in front of a camera. I started while not even knowing what to say on camera. I still started. You have people like me who didn't even have the perfect start. The perfect start that you're so desperately looking for, I did it without it. And not only that, I kept going. Imagine someone who had an imperfect start and kept going compared to someone who hasn't even started at all. They can't keep going because they didn't even start yet. Imagine that. So you're gonna let people like me run circles around you. People who have already started run circles around you because you just searching for this perfect opportunity to get started. If you really, really wanted it bad enough, you would make an opportunity. You would make it make sense. You would make it possible to get started. I don't care if you got to record on a flip phone. Any start is better than no start. Somebody say I'm lying in the comments. Any start is better than no start. Even if you start and you fumble, you give up, and then you start up again, I would still argue that's better. I would argue that if you start and have a long waiting season of not doing anything, and then pick it back up where you left off, that is still better than someone who has never started at all. someone who's just talking, hey, I want to do this. Man, I want to be like this so bad. Okay, that's cool, but you haven't done anything to prove it. You're saying all these things, but they're just words. They're just words. Like, I'm sure we all got that friend, or maybe for some of y'all are that friend. You know who you are. You tell everybody, yeah, I'm gonna do this. I'm still waiting to see it. I've been waiting for a really long time, man. Taking a look at my story, right? I wanted to start this YouTube stuff the beginning of this year. And if you look at, my receipts, you can go to my channel. I think I started my first YouTube video in March, I believe. So that was 3 months. For 3 months, I was just like you, sitting around waiting on that perfect opportunity. 3 months. And then I finally said, screw it. Something has to happen. And I gotta make it happen. I said, screw it, but I'm gonna start with whatever I have right now today. And I made that video. And like I said, you can look at it if you want to. It's not a perfect video. It's not. So not only did I have an imperfect and late start, but my start was just, it wasn't even good. It was a bad start, and it was late. It was delayed. But I still started. Look at where I'm at now. We're only, 4 months in. We're already making way better quality videos. Look at how much I've evolved in 4 months compared to you who haven't got started yet. Wow, shame on you. This video isn't to shame you, man. I take that back. It's not to shame you. It's to, light a fire under your butt so you can get to work. That's what this video is for. I'm not here to shame nobody, man. But I'm disappointed. That's what I am. If you haven't been able to tell by this video, man, I'm just a little bit disappointed because you said you was going to do this. You said you was going to do that. And I haven't seen any results. I haven't seen the outcome of all your words and your ambitions and your aspirations. I haven't seen the outcome of it. I got 2 friends. You know who you are. I've been telling them to do YouTube. 2 close friends. I've been telling them to do YouTube. And they're just, I know you're watching this video. If you watch this video and you still don't get started, I'm gonna jump through this screen. I'm gonna climb through this screen right here. And you're not gonna like it. And you're not gonna like it once I climb through this screen. Because I done told you 107 times. I kept track. Yep, I counted every single time I told you. 107. And it's about to be 108 from this video. It's time to get started, man. I'm tired of hearing the excuses. And it really pains me because I was just like you earlier this year. Like I said, 3 months went by. And after 3 months, I said, screw it. I'm calling it. I'm not gonna let it be 4. I'm not gonna let it be 4 months. We're gonna stop it right here at 3 months. I'm gonna get started. And it's September, so we got October, November, December. You got 3 months. You have 3 months. If you don't get started within the 3 months after watching this video, then I don't know what to tell you. Like I said, any start is better than no start. I don't care how pathetic, disgusting, nasty, whack, weird, unorganized your start is. Get started with what you said you was gonna do. Whether you wanna, start getting in the gym, whether you wanna start, writing books or making music, making art. I think everyone's capable of making a form of art. It doesn't have to be just painting. There's plenty of different things you can call art. Even this video could be called art if you want to. But just get started, man. We have 3 months left in the year. If you let these 3 months go by, then I have no sympathy for you. I really don't. I started this YouTube stuff while in debt. While in debt. While in debt, with an imperfect start, after waiting 3 months of procrastination. So I'm really curious to hear what your excuse is. There's people with less advantages than you who are still making it happen. They're still putting in the work. They still got started. So you're gonna let these people who have a more difficult time than you run circles around you because you didn't get started. Tell me how that makes sense. That's what I thought. If y'all like this video, man, if y'all found this video, if it lit a fire, if it struck a nerve, then good. I want to see you get started. I want to see you win. I do. I really do. If right now today you're gonna get started, leave it in the comments, man. Leave in the comments, today I start. Leave in the comments, today is the last day I procrastinate. Leave that in the comments so I know that you're legit and you're not like these other people sitting around. And with that said, man, if y'all like this video, like the video, hit that like button, subscribe, and have a blessed day, man. Get started. I'll see you at the top. Y'all have a blessed day. I'm out.